whole package of the field days for me is about making the workplace the best workplace it can be.
I've been involved with the electricity supply industry field days since their inception.
We come to the field days because we can actually get to see people from the coalface right the way through to the decision makers within the electrical industry, and it allows us to show the broad range of our equipment to a broad range of people. It works very well for our company.
We come to the field days simply because we get a broad range of our customers come to the same location where we can exhibit and show them our products in a field environment.
It's that exchange of information and ideas that can make the difference between a product going into full-blown, manufacturing that's slightly not, on the money versus something that comes out which is a breakthrough product. I think that's really what's in it for them. It's that connectivity that exists between the end user and the manufacturer.
I think for our apprentices it's a bit of an eye-opener. We wanted to bring them along just so they could see what they're part of in the industry and realise that it's a bit bigger than just their local area. So they've seen lots of different equipment, vehicles, hardware, and just other line workers in their profession doing things perhaps a little bit differently, and just really opening their eyes and rewarding them for really taking on this trade. So they've loved it.
My name's Atkinson. I'm a training officer with Ausgrid, and some of my responsibilities are the confined space training simulators that you see behind us here. I've been in the industry now for about 30 years, and some of the changes are 30 years ago we never worried about any of the training simulators, that sort of stuff. We just went and did a job. Now with the simulators, the training aspects that we have and the training programs that we have, it just it helps keep our blokes safe and helps them do their job in a safe and happy environment, and helps them get them home to their families. So it's all good.
We're here this morning at the confined space competition area, and we've got the essential water team. We've travelled out from Broken Hill to compete here today. The thing they get out of competing here is that they are basically practicing, rehearsing the scenarios that they may have to carry out in an emergency. It does equip them to deal with that situation. It's also team building.
I think normally the industry does work together really well anyway, and whether it be a natural disaster, people get forced into working together. So there's a lot of that spirit of cooperation. The challenges are always good because it's that team spirit of competition a little bit as well, and also getting to see how some teams really do work well together and what other teams can learn from that. And I think this year the change of them being a bit impromptu will keep everyone on their toes a bit more and make it, like you say, a bit more realistic. And in the real world, we don't know when things are going to happen, so it's how our teams probably do it every single day. So for them it's probably not a big deal, but for us watching, I think it creates a bit more interest.
We've tried to replicate some of the things that our people experience day to day when they're out there on the job, and give them a bird's eye view of what it looks like too when things go wrong, and how things can go wrong very quickly, and how to recover those situations if they're put into that position.
Going in there until the power is actually being isolated and it's being safe. So this now becomes a crime scene because there's no urgency now to undertake a rescue. It's not a rescue. Whilst it's an unpleasant job at the site area, all of your other activity stuff still must be done.
So over the years I've seen, as a result of this field days, a change in the attitude of safety, a change to push to zero harm. And that's where we need to be, where we hurt nobody.